there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today I'm taking a look at Marvel's Beta Ray Bill from the Marvel Legends series. And it's from the Build-A-Figure Professor Hulk wave, and I really like this figure. It's very unique. Comes with an accessory, that's Stormbreaker, and we'll talk about that here in a second. You may know Stormbreaker from other places, but that is Stormbreaker. Beta Ray Bill, giant mouth with teeth, gonna chomp at you. Let's look at the side here. Man, that's some great artwork. Look at the lightning. Uh-oh, you don't have lightning accessories? What? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. But Beta Ray Bill, after being released from suspended animation, Beta Ray Bill is transformed by a mythical enchantment on Mjolnir that grants him the powers and costume of Thor. This wave comes with Loki, Beta Ray Bill, that guy, Union Jack, Rock Python, who? Shuri, Rescue, and War Machine, and we caught the Professor Hulk right there himself. Now, you may notice, Glenn, what are the Build-A-Figure pieces? Well, what I did was, I have this old, terrible Toys R Us Hulk that I said, you know what, I'm going to buy Beta Ray Bill, and then, wouldn't you know it actually came with the Hulk head. So what I did was, I took the body, threw on the head, and I think it works, and I don't need to buy the rest of the wave because I already have Professor Hulk. That was easy. So buy a cheap Hulk, use the Hulk head, and hey look, now you've got Professor Hulk. Look how happy he is. He couldn't be happier. Let's crack him open, get a hold of that Stormbreaker, and I hope you'll join me. And here's Beta Ray Bill out of the package, and he looks really good. It's so simple how they put him together. Let's get Stormbreaker out of the way. We'll take a look at you here in a second. Man, that thing's heavy. Listen to that. Man, I just set it down. I set it down easily, and it made a lot of noise, so we'll get to that here in a second. But wow, he looks amazing. So he is he is an alien. He's obviously not Thor. In fact, he's a Corbinite. And by the way, if you were paying attention in Thor Ragnarok, he appeared on the Building of Champions, where they put the giant face of Hulk. He's one of the champions. So, who is Beta Ray Bill? Well, he gets the power of Mjolnir, and all of a sudden Thor's like, hey, give me back my hammer. And the Corbinite Beta Ray Bill is like, I don't want to. So, they compromise. Thor gets Mjolnir back, but he still earned the powers of Thor. He was worthy of being Thor. So he got Stormbreaker instead. And wow, this thing looks so good. All right, so to review the actual figure, paint apps looking really nice. Little touches of kind of a whitish silver. Looking great. Silver on the buckles, silver down on the sides. Nice chrome blue, dark blue right there. Gold paint. Oh, it looks so great. Looks great. The orange has this nice black wash over it. Going down to the hands. Looks awesome. And then you get down to the legs. And the legs are a little just plain. But that's what the outfit looks like. The cape looks really great. It's not cloth, but it's plastic. But it looks flowing. And it fits with the scale of the figure. It looks really great. Some things I'm not happy about. Let's talk about the articulation. He's got ball and peg on his head, so he can look down, he can look left, he can look right, he can look up. His mouth opens. He's got a hinge on the jaw, so he can go chompa, 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 chompa. Then his arms would go all the way around, but the shoulder pad gets in the way, and they do not articulate, so that is where they stick. He's got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He's got wrist swivel. He's got hinge on each wrist. That makes him go, I don't know, whatever. You see it. He's got upper torso movement, but no ab crunch. And why does he not have ab crunch? Because, I don't know. It would have ruined the aesthetic of the toy. I don't know. He does have waist, thigh, legs go back and forward. He's got double jointed knees. He's got boot cut, which actually makes a little bit of sense here, which I like because it's not ruining the look of the figure. And then he's got giant ankle rockers, which go super all the way around. And then he's got ankle pivot. So if you want articulation, this is the guy. Just don't expect him to do any crunches because he's not going to. but I really love this mouth. And taking a look at Stormbreaker, this is really cool. I didn't think they'd include Stormbreaker, and they did, which I really like. Now, it's got the axe. It's really nicely painted. Gold all the way through, which is just like the comics. And the leather strap down here fits with what I imagine Stormbreaker looks like in the comics. So it's got some really nice weight to it. It's you know, soft plastic at the handle, but up here, it's got some real weight to it. And this, not sharp, but pointy, you know, it is a kid's toy, so you can't have it, you know, slicing through fingers, but I like it. It's got some real nice wash over it. Yeah, it's solid. Modern problems require modern solutions, and I didn't want to buy the Skull Obsidian Wave Thor, so I just kind of threw one together. So here's the Stormbreaker and Thor from the MCU, and Beta Ray Bill's actually really tall. The Thor from MCU is extremely tall, so with him being that tall, not a problem. Beta Ray Bill is the 6-inch scale, and in fact, let's bring down Thanos. Yeah, look at that. Not bad for that scale. Not bad at all. And why not? Let's bring down Professor Hulk one more time, and yeah, that's pretty good scale. He should be just about 6 inches tall, and this Hulk is enormous, but I love him, and he's now one of my favorite stupid mods. Look at that face. I can't get over how funny that Build-A-Figure piece is. And then from the same wave, we've got War Machine, looking good next to Beta Ray Bill, and these are really the best two from the wave. So if you see these, definitely pick them up. So what are my thoughts on Beta Ray Bill? Well, for a character that not many people know of, this is a wonderful treat, because back during the Thor Ragnarok wave, they released Odin's son, and he came with the Hulk chest piece, and I thought, man, what a waste. I wish they had just released a Beta Ray Bill. And look, I finally got one, and I was a man of my word. I bought one because I definitely needed him. He looks so good. Straight out of the comics. This is just, wow. This is a complete Beta Ray Bill, and it'll be a while before we get another iteration that's just as good. So for Beta Ray Bill, I'm going to give it a 4.25 out of 5. I really enjoy looking at him. He's hilarious. The scale, the sculpt, the black wash on him, the paint looks great. Legs are a little plain, but what are you going to do, you know? He holds the weapon. The weapon's fantastic. He doesn't come with lightning accessories, which kind of holds him back, but I think he's great. And for a character that is so good, he deserves a action figure that's equally as awesome. So if you see him, like I said, definitely pick him up. He's fantastic. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Hit like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever read anything about Beta Ray Bill. I'm probably sure that you have, because you clicked on the video and you watched the whole thing, so you probably know who this guy is. But check us out on Instagram and Twitter, both at The Toy Temple. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.